we are going to launch Prime Minister Digital Youth Hub. So this is actually, it has a background. When we started, there is no data. The working age population, regarding the working age population, regarding the streams, what is needed by the world. So the demand and supply component was missing, and
it's fuzzy.
So we were providing trainings without the demand, seeing what is the demand in the world and within Pakistan.
And how about youth women inclusion in the economy?
Shehbaz Sharif, when he was Chief Minister Punjab, he's pioneer for women rights. He was the one who came up with Violence Against Women Bill. In 2010, he was the one who started giving inheritance, the rights of the women to them.
What is today your assessment and general assessment of the youth situation after seeing all these? What is happening today?
Today, there are a lot more opportunities, lot more avenues and venues have opened up for youth.
Let's go. Bismillah. So welcome to this new episode of Wasssl podcast. Thank you, Mr. Rana, to welcome us here in this amazing office. And grateful to have you in this podcast. Wasssl is actually a positive media platform that's willing to create synergies between the different MENAP region country, so which I include Pakistan. And the idea is to be able to bridge talents and people around entrepreneurship, technology, and innovation. So we'll start with a little bit of, I let you introduce yourself very briefly, and then we'll go deep into some question.
Thank you very much. First of all, I really welcome you because you were living in Paris, having a background from Morocco, and then you are now residing in Pakistan and bringing good things about Pakistan to the world. So really thankful to you for that. And we welcome you to the Prime Minister Youth Program Office in Prime Minister Office. And regarding me, I'm a lawyer by profession. And I started my career as a lawyer. I was the youngest secretary in the history of Lahore High Court Bar Association. My father was also secretary of Lahore High Court Bar. Then I was secretary Lahore High Court Bar. Then my brother was secretary Lahore High Court Bar. So our family have this distinct distinction to have served the lawyer community. And after that, I started. My father was, as he was a lawyer and he was very active in bar politics, but he was also active in the national politics. So I started my political career when I was student, and I started following Mian Nawaz Sharif Sahab at a very young age. I was in class grade 10 when I started following him.
Right.
So I was looking after the youth affairs since 2006 when we were in opposition. And when we came into power, youth department was entrusted to me. In 2013, I became Minister for School Education, Higher Education, and along with that, tourism, archaeology, sports and youth was also entrusted to me. And in 2024 elections, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, because I had worked with him in his cabinet for 10 years, and I have become sort of youth ambassador, youth champion. So they brought me here as Prime Minister Youth Program Head.
Finally, that's a big journey. That's a big journey. Mashallah, actually, you've been here around youth since 2006. So I think that you've been seeing some ups and downs happening in the country. A lot of situation that you've been also experiencing in Pakistan, because I know Pakistan is very dynamic in terms of politics and even the economic situation changing a lot. What is today your assessment and general assessment of the youth situation after seeing all these? What is happening today?
You see that there was a time when I was myself was a youngster.
Of course.
What we have gone through and the opportunities which were present at the time when we were youngsters, today there are a lot more opportunities, lot more avenues and venues have opened up for youth. But unfortunately, the fifth generation war which was imposed on Pakistan, to, I think, to play with the minds of youth. So now when you go to youth, they say that we have no opportunities. Fact is quite altogether different. They have lot of opportunities to explore. They have lot more platforms which were not available in past.
At that time, of course.
So we are working on that. Under the Prime Minister Youth Program, we are working on 4 E's. What are 4 E's? Education, engagement, employment, environment. And then these 4 E's cover all the subjects. Even if it is science and technology, it's arts and cultures, it's IT, it's sports, it's theater. Wherever our youth want to excel, we are providing them with a platform, a positive platform. And we are working day in, day out, because Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, when he was Chief Minister, he was the one who came up with the first youth policy of Pakistan, the Punjab Youth Policy, and the principles of policy. We worked on that, and that's why we started giving laptops to our youth. We started giving these education endowment funds to our youth. We started giving soft loans to the youth of Punjab, and then Danish Schools project, they were very successful. Then we started sending the toppers of all the boards all over Pakistan to best universities of the world to see for themselves
with what scholarships and so.
Yeah, no, we started with the visits of these universities. The toppers, they went to these universities to see for themselves that where the world is standing and where we are standing. And then under the Punjab Education Endowment Fund, we started giving scholarships to students who were unable to fund their studies because of their financial situations. And then we started giving them scholarships to study in top 50 universities of the world. So it was a big way forward for the youth of Punjab. And now under the Prime Minister Youth Program, we have started Pakistan Education Endowment Fund. Under the Punjab Education Endowment Fund, it has become more than a 20 billion rupees fund, which is catering for every year more than 200,000 youth of Punjab, providing scholarships to them to study. And now in Pakistan, we have started Pakistan Education Endowment Fund. Now we are going to other provinces also and providing the same facilities to youth of all over Pakistan.
Okay. Actually, I know that education was always not a problem, but a challenge, because I was thinking when I was preparing for this podcast, as UAE or Saudi Arabia, they have that oil and gas ministry. I think youth ministry, it's like very important, because for me, it's the biggest resource that Pakistan has. And so I think it's a huge responsibility also, like very, very, very heavy to take, and to also be able to move forward and make those young people contribute positively to the economy and really bring value, because I think education definitely it's part of your program, but I felt that also in Pakistan there is like some talent polishing that is needed. I started to recruit now talent from Pakistan in one of my companies, and they started understanding, because education is there, but there is some talent polishing and also a little bit sometimes a lack of exposure, maybe with international clients or with international standards in terms of work, culture and ethics. Is there anything that you are working on it too?
You have hit on a very important component which we are looking after right now in Prime Minister Youth Program. Under Prime Minister Youth Program, you see one of our biggest project is Prime Minister Youth Skill Development Program. What we are doing is, with collaboration of NAFTAC and TEFTAs in provinces, we are now providing trainings to our youngsters in whatever demand is there in the field. We provide accordingly the education, technical education. And what we are doing is that now we are on 24th, we are going to launch Prime Minister Digital Youth Hub. So this is actually, it has a background. When we started, there is no data. the working age population, regarding the streams, what is needed by the world. So the demand and supply component was missing, and
it's fuzzy.
So we were providing trainings without the demand, seeing what is the demand in the world and within Pakistan.
Of course.
So what we have started is that under this digital youth hub, the data, the labor force survey, we were doing that after every 4 or 5 years. Now we have made it mandatory that every year labor force survey of Pakistan will be done, and under that survey, the results of the same survey, we will provide trainings to our youth. And now we are we have built linkages with all the top employment agencies in the world. What are their demands, the top employment agencies within Pakistan. So the private, public sector, both, it is partner in this digital youth hub. I will give you an example that when we started, we had the opportunity to adjust 700,000 youth of Pakistan in different countries of the world.
That's huge.
Yeah, but after this digital youth hub and after these missing linkages, and when we have connected all those dots, we can send 1.5 million youth to white and blue collar jobs all around the world. And this is not only Saudi Arab, Kuwait, Qatar, UAE, this is Japan, this is South Korea, Europe, America, Canada. So world is open before us, and now we are providing trainings, number one, and certifications. If in Saudi Arab, if we see Takamul, we are providing Takamul certifications, we are providing City and Guild certifications. In Europe, we have now collaborations with top universities in Europe and America for nurses, for doctors, for engineers, for chartered accountants, and then even till drivers. So we are providing the certifications also, because when they will get the trainings and the certification will be done, they will get job immediately. We are working on a very, I think, state of the art digital youth hub. Prime Minister of Pakistan is supporting us. He's at back of us. He himself is heading this committee, and after every month he chairs this committee. And all the government departments, all the provincial departments, we are working together for this purpose.
Amazing. Can you a little bit explain? Because Digital Youth Hub, I feel it's like a big umbrella that has many things inside. If you just like can highlight it so people, I mean like our audience can understand what is in it. And I know that's going to be launched very soon. So maybe this episode will go out at the same time. Can you just a little bit have an overview of this hub and what will change in the economic face of Pakistan maybe?
So you know that for the first time, this hub, this digital youth portal and hub will be data driven. There is regular injection of different stakeholders. They will be providing the data in it, not only from public sector but private sector, as I have told before. But the important thing is that there will be a think tank within this digital youth hub. Whatever data is coming to this, whatever surveys are happening now, whatever steps we are taking, they will be assessing that data. They will be seeing that, for example, we have a demand from Canada for welders. So they will be looking at regions also. From where the demand is coming, we will be providing, number one, now this is our first, we will be providing ethical trainings to the workers who will be going there. We will be providing them with language courses also. If they are going to Arab region, Arabic language. If they are going to Korean region, Korean language, Japanese language, English language. So we are now, it will be destination driven language courses. We are providing the same to them, and all those things we will be getting from Digital Youth Hub. And then all the scholarships in the field of education, in the field of arts and culture, in the field of technical education, they will be also not only of Pakistan but all abroad. it will be reflected there. All the sports related initiatives, all the volunteer related initiatives. So under the 4 E's of Prime Minister Youth Program, all the initiatives that we are taking care of, they will be reflected on this digital youth hub. It will be a one window for our youth, and they will go there. This is also AI driven. So when they will they will register there with their CNIC number, and then they will upload their qualifications on that. AI will be reaching out to them that this opportunity is available in USA, in GCC countries, in Far East, in Pakistan, in Balochistan, in Sindh, in Punjab.
Like really connecting the word to them.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is a thing. This is one of the Pakistan's very first and one of its kind all around the world. So this is what we have worked on it for last 8 months. This is state-of-the-art digital youth hub, and I request you when I'm talking about this, the address of the same will be here so that your audience can also go and register them.
Sure. Actually, I know that Pakistan is pioneer sometimes on many things that we don't know, unfortunately. I know that Nadra system was like one of its first systems that were launched in the world, and maybe this one has to be like maybe a very a great innovation, social and economical innovation that you are running. But I agree with you with the data things, and this is what we are actually trying to fix. In all the MENA region, there is a problem of data. Unfortunately, US and Europe, they've been working on their data the last 40 or 50 years, so they have enough data to navigate in the ecosystem, in the technology, in entrepreneurship, and so in education. But the problem of our countries, like even Morocco, Egypt, the same, we are like in the same, we had done the same mistake, I think, that we didn't really care about this data and really understanding where we are navigating. And I want actually to go to inclusion part about, we have something in Morocco that we call it Deep Morocco. There is Deep Pakistan also. We're talking about people in the villages and like very hard to get access to digitalization, to internet, maybe to digital devices. Is that exist? I think yes. There is a Deep Pakistan, or how you call it?
No, there is a difference, because you see that one of our initiatives, we started providing laptops to the youth of Pakistan.
Right.
In Punjab, till to date, we have provided more than 1.2 million laptops to the youngsters in Punjab. And then when the then Prime Minister Nawaz became Prime Minister in 2013, we started the laptop scheme all around Pakistan also. Till to date, we have provided more than 700,000 laptops all around Pakistan. This year, we are again providing 100,000 laptops on Pakistan level and 100,000 laptops at Punjab level.
Okay.
But this year, we have now providing 150,000 laptops under the Prime Minister Youth Loan Program, interest free. Whoever wants any laptop, if it costs 100,000, 200,000, 400,000, whatever they need, they will register under this Prime Minister Youth Loan Program. They will get that laptop. So this year we are providing 250,000 laptops. So what is happening in all over Pakistan? Pakistan is number 3 or 4 in freelancers all around the world. So we have such a strong connection all around Pakistan. And then the Wi-Fi connectivity, internet connectivity, it is almost 80% to 85% Pakistan is covered. And these youngsters, top TikTokers are coming out of Pakistan.
Yeah, I've seen.
Social media influencers are coming out of Pakistan. So connectivity is not an issue. And this is not an issue to reaching out to them with different initiatives through different social mediums.
Okay.
So we are using them, and the youngsters, they are responding to them.
Right. And how about youth women inclusion in the economy? Because I know it's a challenge. I know that women hasn't been too much time working and getting out of part of the economy, I will say. It's maybe 10, 15 years. So what is this government trying to engage to include these women and have also a safe environment, maybe at work, at public space, and so?
So, again, Shehbaz Sharif, when he was Chief Minister of Punjab, he's pioneer for women rights. He was the one who came up with Violence Against Women Bill. That was the first bill introduced in any assemblies of Pakistan, and that was in Punjab. Then Centers Against Violence on Women. He was the one who made those centers in southern Punjab. He started from there, and again, right of inheritance to a woman. It was given. It is given in Islam. It is given in every religion, but it was not implemented. So, in 2010, he was the one who started giving inheritance, the rights of the women to them. And then 33% quota in jobs. He was the one who started 33% quota in government jobs to women. Then there's these daycare centers. He came up with daycare centers. Working women, they can bring their children to those daycare centers. And so we have worked on number of initiatives, and one of the most important thing that he had done is that 11 districts of southern Punjab, girls were not coming to school because of the economic conditions there. They prefer to send their boys to schools, but not girls.
The girls, right?
So we came up with the program, and of course Shehbaz Sharif Saab was heading that. Zevre-Taaleem. Zevar is jewel, so jewel of education. We started giving stipends to girls in those 11 districts, and girls started coming to schools. Now, when we started in Punjab, there was 32% girls coming to school, 28 to 32, and 57% boys. Now it is 51% girls and 49% boys.
Okay.
So we have worked a lot on women empowerment. We have worked on number of initiatives for working women, and now when he is Prime Minister, we are implementing all those policies all around Pakistan. So I will give you an example, that Prime Minister Youth Loan Program, we put a quota of 25% minimum for women. What happened last year is that only 11% of the women out of the beneficiaries, only 11% were women. So this year we are having facilitation centers in each and every big city of Pakistan, in each and every district of Pakistan, to facilitate women to come forward and make their life successful.
Right.
So we are there for
There's also a cultural hurdle that has been happening for like long years. So women don't step up. It's in the whole world actually, that women doesn't step up. I know that in technology there's like much less women than men. In investment field also there's much less women than men. So it's not like only Pakistan's problem.
But we are working very aggressively on that. She Fixes is a program that we have started under NAFTAC, the technical education stream, the hospitality stream. So we are aggressively engaging women, and you will be amazed to know that if you go through last 5 to 8 years results, all the top positions in all the boards now are taken by a majority of women.
Yeah.
All the you see opportunities which are coming, women are coming, I think that in a very positive manner, and we are happy about that. But it's a long journey.
Of course, it's like nothing happened on a one night or one day or 1 week. I would love to explore a little bit something around engagement. One of the E's of the program. I've been talking on off and some with my friends. Actually, it's been 3 months that I'm living in Pakistan, so I have like that very critique eye and very outsider also point of view. And I'm comparing a little bit with Morocco because we have many similarities also as a countries. We're both Muslim and we have almost the same culture and so. And I think there is something that I felt was missing here in the youth mindset, I would say. it's that accountability and caring for the country and having the value to really do something. Everyone thinks almost about just himself and just like he wants to run away or have that attitude of not being accountable to the society, to the community, and be able to. It's something that I felt like, why is there? Maybe it's like because of the colonization, the long years of colonization. So there's like a breakage of connection to the culture and heritage, so people don't, I mean, like the youth especially, don't know from where they come, and there is that disconnection that we may make accountability lose in the way, and really make like a community of youth like working together and working for the country and for the good of the economy and bringing value.
So you see that we have a very rich culture, we have a very rich history.
Heritage, exactly.
Then we have a very strong social ties we used to have. As I have mentioned before, that fifth generation war, it was Arab Spring in Middle East, it was D-Chowk in Pakistan, and this tarnished the thinking of the youth. What happened is, unfortunately, the message was given that to be rich in Pakistan is a bad thing. If you are rich,
it's something we have also in Morocco.
If you are rich and you have earned your capital through your hard work,
right,
then it is, you have to be an example for others. But unfortunately, because of what they were putting in minds of our youth is that being rich is a bad thing.
Even with the religion, they play also with the religion, which is not true. The Prophet was one of the richest, and his Sahaba was one of the richest, so it's not true. And we've been taught the same thing.
So now we have to change that mindset, and we are working on it. We are working very aggressively on that. We are engaging our youth of Pakistan in a very positive manner. We are telling them that in China, Loiban workshop, you have to have some skills in your hand. In Europe, in Germany specifically, the Fachhochschulen, you have to work with your hand. Even our religion says, Al-Kasibul Habibullah. One who works with his hand is closest to God, to Allah.
Exactly.
But here we are telling them that you don't have to work, there are shortcuts. Then the ones who have been successful, they are your enemies, they are the bad guys. So we are now telling them that you have to have a skill in your hand, even if you are going for higher studies. Even then you have to know how to work with your hands, and you have to be humble, you have to be kind to others. These are the basic principles, not only of Islam, each and every religion teaches this. But our mullahs, they are telling altogether different stories. So this is a message given to them in last 21 years. Now we are trying to
make them unlearn this thing.
So we are working on it, and we are very hopeful because we are seeing the results. Now youth is coming back to our fold. This is not the fold of, mind you, PMLN. This is fold of Pakistan, because our elders, they had sacrificed a lot to have this country.
Right.
And now this country has to shine like anything.
Exactly.
And the only ones who can make this country shine is youth of Pakistan. So we are working with them, in close collaboration with them, and hopefully with every passing day, you will see the positive results now.
Inshallah. Actually, there's a lot of talent, definitely, that I've seen. But it's just like there is something missing. Just like this little bit of connection with heritage, with artisanal, with the history, with the culture. So people understand from where they come. Because I think that if you're not knowing from where you come, you cannot set successful goals and optimist and ambitious goals for yourself. And I feel like any community or society without roots, anything can blow her away. So that's what I felt. But I'm very optimistic to see what's going to happen on the upcoming years.
Yes.
It's gonna take some time. How about? I have a last thing that I really wish to talk about. It's about like the strategies to maybe mitigate the brain drain, because I know that there is like a way to can retain talents and also maybe even better attract overseas Pakistanis. It's something that all emerging markets are suffering from. So people go to the US and Europe and so, but what is Pakistan's position? I know that there's a lot of talented Pakistani all over the place, all over the world. What is how Pakistan can benefit also from its talents?
So thing is that we encourage our students, our youngsters going to other countries to get the experience, because you see that China, again, this brain drain theory is absolutely wrong. China started in early 70s sending their students to the best universities all around the world. Their students went there, get the experience, and after some time they came back to China, and look where China is standing.
This is where the problem is, the coming back thing. So because they have roots linked very strong with the country. So
we are building those missing links. We are working on those connections.
Right.
For a starter, I want to share some figures with you. Right now, what is happening in Pakistan is that yes, Pakistan was at brink of default. Yes, Pakistan was alone in the world because of the faulty policies of the previous government. Yes, Pakistan, there was a great influx of Pakistanis from Pakistan to other countries. But right now, I want to share the foreign exchange reserves right now are $12 billion US. The interest policy rate has fallen from 22% to 12%. The foreign direct investments have risen to 25.6%. The inflation rate, it has reduced from 28% to 1.6%. The IT exports are up by 27%. The overall exports of Pakistan are up by 7%. And then the foreign remittances has grown to
30 billion,
increased to 31.7%. Okay. So the Pakistanis are, after a very long time, having confidence in the present regime. All the recent surveys conducted by different pollsters suggested that public is now having more confidence in the policies of the government. Overseas Pakistanis, they are forthcoming because we see a phenomenal rise in remittances. And then the policies of the present government, the foreign direct investment, the foreign countries who are coming to Pakistan, new opportunities are opening every day, not every month, not every year. Now it's every day some good news are coming to Pakistan. And that's why we are seeing this terrorism, rise in terrorism also, because the enemies of Pakistan, when they see that they are failing on all the other fronts, then this is the only option left to them. And today, the parliament sitting, it is, I think, a historical day in the history of Pakistan, because today some concrete steps will be taken against miscreants and the ones who are working against Pakistan. So the resolve of the Pakistani nation is to deliver, to prosper, and no one can now stop us.
And make maybe the Pakistani dream a reality, because there's like always like the American dream. Now this comes like the Dubai or the UAE dream, and maybe make Pakistani dream a reality.
Time has come. Pakistani dream is a reality, and that's why our enemies are so jittery. But the next financial year will bring more good news to people of Pakistan.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think we have a really nice discussion, like covering a lot of subjects, and it enlightened me also of what's happening in your programs and all what's going to happen in Pakistan in the upcoming years. So thank you very much for this interview, and hope to see Pakistan flourishing
Definitely.
in the upcoming months and years.
When ambassadors like you will come forward, Pakistan will flourish like anything.
We need more people.
Yeah, definitely. And we welcome you for that.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And as I told you, like Pakistan now becomes my second country, so I will do everything for it.